Did you know there's a desert in the United States where you can actually see snow? It's called the Great Basin Desert, and it's mostly in Nevada. This might sound surprising, but it's true. Let's explore this unique desert together. The Great Basin Desert is located mainly in Nevada, in the western part of the United States. It's not your typical desert landscape that you might imagine with endless sand dunes and scorching heat. What makes this desert so special? Well, unlike most deserts you've probably heard about, this one can get snow. Isn't that amazing? When we think of deserts, we usually picture hot, dry places. But the Great Basin Desert breaks that mold. You might be wondering, how can a desert have snow? The answer lies in its unique geography. The Great Basin Desert sits at a higher elevation than many other deserts. Because of this, and its cold winters, snowfall is actually possible here. It's like nature decided to mix things up a bit. Here's another fascinating fact. The Great Basin Desert is huge. In fact, it's the largest desert in the United States. Can you guess how big it is? It covers about 190,000 square miles. That's a lot of space for snow to fall in a desert, isn't it? Now, let's talk about the climate of this unusual desert. While it's dry like other deserts, the Great Basin has cold winters. This makes it very different from hot deserts like the Mojave or Sonoran that you might be more familiar with. Imagine visiting a desert and needing to pack a warm coat. People who visit the Great Basin Desert are often in for a big surprise. They come expecting to see a typical desert landscape, but instead, they might find themselves in a winter wonderland. It's not every day you get to see snow in a place that's officially called a desert. Here, as a fun fact to remember, the Great Basin Desert proves that not all deserts are hot and sandy. Some, like this one, can be cold and snowy too. It just goes to show how diverse and surprising our planet can be. So, the next time someone tells you that all deserts are hot, you can surprise them with what you've learned about the Great Basin Desert. It's a perfect example of how nature can always find ways to amaze us. This unique desert challenges what we think we know about these dry landscapes. It reminds us that the world is full of surprises, even in places where we least expect them. The Great Basin Desert is like a puzzle piece that doesn't quite fit the picture we have in our minds about deserts, and that's what makes it so interesting. Have you ever thought about what animals might live in a desert that gets snow? The Great Basin Desert is home to some creatures that have adapted to this unusual environment. From hardy plants to resilient animals, life finds a way to thrive even in these unexpected conditions. Imagine standing in this desert during winter. You might see snow-capped mountains in the distance, with a light dusting of snow on the ground around you. It's a scene that combines the stark beauty of a desert with the serene white of a winter landscape. It's truly a sight to behold. The Great Basin Desert also has a rich history. Native American tribes have lived in this region for thousands of years, adapting to its unique climate and landscape. They learned to survive in an environment that can be both harsh and beautiful, hot in summer and cold in winter. Did you know that despite being a desert, the Great Basin has several lakes? Some of these are salt lakes, remnants of much larger bodies of water that existed during the last ice age. These lakes add another layer of uniqueness to this already special desert. The plant life in the Great Basin Desert is also fascinating. Instead of cacti that you might expect in a desert, you'll find hardy shrubs and grasses that can withstand both the summer heat and winter cold. Some plants here have developed special adaptations to survive in this challenging environment. Geologists love studying the Great Basin Desert because of its unique formation. The area is characterized by a series of mountain ranges and valleys, creating a basin and range topography. This geological feature contributes to the desert's diverse landscapes and microclimates. For stargazers, the Great Basin Desert offers some of the darkest night skies in the United States. The lack of light pollution makes it an ideal spot for observing stars, planets, and even the Milky Way. Imagine looking up at a clear, cold night sky filled with more stars than you've ever seen before. The Great Basin Desert is also home to some of the oldest living organisms on Earth. In the high mountains of this desert, there are bristlecone pine trees that are thousands of years old. These ancient trees have survived in harsh conditions for millennia, standing as living testaments to the resilience of nature. Climate change researchers are particularly interested in the Great Basin Desert. As global temperatures shift, this unique ecosystem could face significant changes. Studying how this snow-receiving desert adapts to warming trends could provide valuable insights into climate change impacts on diverse environments. For outdoor enthusiasts, the Great Basin Desert offers a wide range of activities. In the warmer months, you can hike through diverse landscapes, from salt flats to mountain peaks. And in winter, some areas even offer opportunities for skiing and snowshoeing in a desert. The Great Basin Desert is also rich in minerals, and mining has been an important part of its history. From gold rushes to modern-day extraction of various minerals, this desert has long been a source of valuable resources. Water conservation is a crucial topic in the Great Basin Desert. Despite receiving snow, it's still a dry environment for much of the year. The way water is managed here can teach us important lessons about conserving this precious resource in arid regions around the world. In recent years, the Great Basin Desert has become a focus for renewable energy projects. Its vast open spaces and abundant sunshine make it an ideal location for solar farms. It is interesting to think about how a desert that receives snow could also be a key player in solar energy production. The wildlife of the Great Basin Desert is uniquely adapted to its extreme conditions. From mammals like bighorn sheep and pronghorn antelope to birds like the sage grouse, the animals here have evolved special traits to thrive in an environment that swings between hot summers and snowy winters. Visiting the Great Basin Desert can be an eye-opening experience. It challenges our preconceptions about what a desert should be like and reminds us of the incredible diversity of our planet's ecosystems. Whether you're interested in geology, biology, or just love unique natural wonders, this desert has something to offer. So, the next time you think about deserts, remember the Great Basin. It's a place where snow meets sand, where winter and desert coexist, and where nature continues to surprise and amaze us. This remarkable desert proves that our world is full of wonders, sometimes in the most unexpected places. Who knew a desert could be so cool? Literally.